going on, guys? Daniel Rodriguez here, and welcome to my quick review for Patriots Day. It's directed by Peter Berg, the man who directed Lone Survivor, a film I love, Deepwater Horizon, another really good film from last year, and now, only a few months after Deepwater Horizon, Patriots Day, man. Another true story. This guy tackles true stories, and from Lone Survivor to Deepwater Horizon to this, all awesome, all intense, very emotional, very real, and I absolutely love Peter Berg, one of my favorite directors out there today. John Goodman's in here, Mark Wahlberg, Kevin Bacon, another few good actors and actresses in here, man. Of course, it's based on a true story from the Boston bombings, I believe in 2013 in Boston, and I remember when this happened. I remember getting home from school and seeing this on the TV, and they were analyzing it on a bunch of the news stations, and the bombing happened, and it was scary. It's hard to watch. It really is. Definitely, because you know what's coming when you see this film. You know the basics and the explosions and this and that. But what I like is how it goes more in depth, more in detail from these people's perspectives. There's multiple characters in here, and I like to say, and I like to describe this as, you know, Mark Wahlberg's in here for a good portion of the film, very good, because he's in here, not every scene, but he's in here. But at the end of the film, you're like, Mark Wahlberg was barely in this film, yet he was in many scenes in this film, but he shared the stage with many other people's point of views, and even from the terrorist point of view. Like, there's so much going on in this film, and they handle it very well. It's not a very messy film where, like, I was thinking when I walked in, I was like, I didn't hear really great things about, like, not like, but I never heard, like, this is a fantastic film or this and that, but it has gained positive reception from it. Sadly, I think it failed at the box office, though. It's like a 65 million, was it 45 million budget, and it got like 16 million. And I'm like, no, no, what? This film was really good. It's not the best film out of the year, but no, based on a true story and from what happens from the beginning to end, no, it is a very entertaining film. It's very emotional, and everyone in the theater absolutely enjoyed it, man, and I was enjoying it as well. A lot of the characters are very interesting from their own points of view, and I absolutely like that. And Peter Berg, again, I like this more than Deepwater Horizon. That's not saying Deepwater Horizon's a bad film. I thought it was a good film. But this, man, it felt like a lot more work in there. And they're on an oil rig in Deepwater Horizon, but in here, you're in Boston. You're going from, this place to this place. The cops are shutting down the city, and this and that, and then some stuff I didn't know about the Boston bombing. Like, I didn't know, I'm not going to go into detail, but I didn't know there was like a firefight on the streets and everything. I'm like, what is this? Is this like, oh my god, and I didn't know about that, and I looked it up, and I looked up a lot more. Like, when I went home, I looked up all about it, and I looked up the trials, and I mean, I learned a lot from it. I really did, more afterwards, searching videos and this and that. So to me, it was very informative. But no, Mark Wahlberg's good in here. He's always good. I always enjoy a little bit of my Marky Mark. And John Goodman's really good in here. Kevin Bacon's good in here as well. Not great, but he's good in here. And basically, I do recommend this film for you guys. And mind you, look for my movie review in the next few days. This is just my quick review. In my movie review, I go more into detail, but there are no spoilers in there, as there are no spoilers in here. But in my movie review, when it says Patriots Day movie review, I go with my pros, cons, and final score, and it's from a 0 to a 10. I will tell you, I'll tease you right now, the score will be from around a 7, 8, around a 7 or 8, and from that, like a 7 point something or an 8 point something. You'll see when you check out that movie review, man. And I'll go more in detail without spoiling with the pros and the stuff I liked, and then the stuff I didn't like, or what I think brought the film down, or what brought the film up, etc., etc., etc. But yes, I do recommend this film. I mean, it shouldn't have fell at the box. I thought it was absolutely I was gonna say a fun film. No, at the end in Deepwater Horizon, I cried like a baby at the end. I was trying to hold my tears back, almost where like you get choked up, like you can't hold it. You make a noise with your throat, and you're like. And with this film again, because at the end it does show like the victims, and the youngest is an 8-year-old, man, and I mean, it's a lot, and it gets very emotional really quick, and It's hard. It's a hard film to watch at times, but literally last night when I woke up in the a few hours ago, I was like, I want to see this film again. I don't know why. I want to see this film again, and I really, because like after Deepwater Horizon, I didn't walk out like I want to see this film again. Like, no, this one I really do want to like get it on Blu-ray and check it out and see the behind the scenes and see some more information or director's commentary and how they made the film, blah blah blah. I just want to know more about that. But yeah, it's a really really good film, and I recommend it for those who just want to go watch a film late at night or early in the morning. Take your loved one. It is definitely the action handled very well, the practical effects and the storytelling from the characters' points of view. Some characters were a little misused, like J.K. Simmons or something. J.K. Simmons in here as well. Mind you, he's not the main star or anything, but I did feel like the way they used him in certain parts of the film, I'm like, oh, it could have been used a little bit better and stuff like that. Hey, it's, whatever happens, it's still a very well-made film. And yeah, check it out. Patriots Day, Mark Wahlberg. If it's still in your theater, watch it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about Patriots Day. Did you like it? Did you not? Do you think it deserved more of a better box office than it got? I absolutely think it deserved, around at least a $35 million opening or something like that. I don't know. Maybe people are getting tired of Mark Wahlberg, or maybe people weren't just interested in seeing a movie like this. But yeah, it's informative for me, definitely. And I absolutely share with your friend. Hit that sub button for awesome quick reviews, movie reviews, trailer reactions, unboxing, always video game related videos, and much more. Thanks. See you later. Watch for that the Patriots Day movie review, man. Get out, and thanks again.